Psalm 126 verse 5 says, "Those who sow in tears shall reap with shouts of joy." When you look at Psalm 126, we can call this psalm as a psalm of trouble. But it's a psalm of trouble with a twist. It's a psalm that offers you hope when you are in the midst of trouble and tears. What do you do when you are walking through a time of sorrow? We all do different kinds of things. But this psalm calls upon to sow the seed which God has entrusted us to bear. The farmer knows God has proved faithful in the past. The farmer trusts God to be faithful in this new season. And so, what does the farmer do? The farmer continues sowing, the farmer keeps on trusting, and he does so with tears. Each handful that the farmer scatters is literally a handful of food taken out of his and his family's mouth. But there is no other way. Sowing is like sacrifice. It is painful, but the goal is that it will prove fruitful. Sowing seed is an act of faith. The farmer sows because the farmer expects a productive outcome. The farmer sows with a hope of harvest. Times of sorrow are hard, and sowing in tears is really difficult. But remember, nothing is wasted in God's economy. You can trust God with your tears. As Charles Spurgeon once very beautifully said, "God is too good to be unkind, and He is too wise to be mistaken. And when we cannot trace His hand, we must trust His heart." Jesus wept, and Jesus trusted God in His faithfulness to His word. We see that Jesus felt the desert of desertation in the Garden of Gethsemane, where He cried out, my God, why have you forsaken me?" But Jesus kept on trusting, so much so that He could still call God Father as He commended His Spirit into His hands. 3 days later, He rose from the grave with a mighty triumph over His foes. When there are simple, straightforward jobs to be done, and you are full of sadness, and tears are flowing easily, go ahead and do the jobs with tears. Be realistic. Say to your tears, "Tears, I feel you. You make me want to quit life, but there is a field to be sown. There are certain dishes to be washed. There is a car to be fixed. There is a sermon to be written. I have children to take care of, or I have a job to complete. And I trust God with my tears." Take up the challenge. Trust God with your tears.